I have everything from, I have my original Commodore 64. My wife grew up with a Commodore 128. We have that. I have a couple of C64Cs that I've kept just for spare parts. I had like 10 at one point. This looks a little better. This is the original intro here.
Now what are you doing? Jack Flax
Hey, Richard on Retro is following. Welcome, Richard, and welcome to Mr. Moonpie doing a happy dance. Now, there is a bug in this intro. Robin Harbin showed it in one of his videos. But you can actually take over the guy here during the intro, and you can make him fall off the right, and then the intro never finishes, and it kind of locks everything up. It's kind of funny. It's a strange little a bug that's built into this game. Now, one of the things that, and all this is just off the top of my head, I really should have done some research, so I don't know that much about Jumpman. I do know it was written by Randy Glover, and it's from, I just have a soft spot, as you know, if you've watched this show before, for the era of games that were created by a single person. You know, anytime it was a game that was created by a single guy, I just really love that idea, you know, and of course, now we have, you know, teams, development teams and stuff. And I'm not saying one's necessarily better than the other. In fact, I'm sure there were a lot of games that would have been better. God Lord, a missile. If someone had help or whatever. But, you know, these days are just kind of gone, you know. So one of the cool things about this game right off the bat, let's see, we're going to do no game loaded. We're going to do one. Is that, I just did that. Why is it not start? It's going right back to it. Oh, let's try that. There it goes. I thought I was trying to say, like, load a, it should be loading. I can hear the, yeah, it's loading from disk. This game is a loader. Every level loads. They're not too long, but so you have your choices here. You have a beginner, which starts at the beginning, or you have randomizer, which randomizes it. We'll just start here with beginner. And then we'll do one player, and here we go. The first level. And then now we'll find out if I'm in the right joystick port or not. But that is a easy solution. Okay. And it also is at a very slow speed. Now, Jumpman, normally you could select speeds, but this is a this particular version, it didn't seem to ask me. So in Jumpman, so the as it said in that intro, we are collecting quote-unquote bombs, which are the little orange things. I thought they were pumpkins when I was a kid. I thought we were collecting pumpkins. This game is not going to seem as difficult. I'm going to die a few times here and show you some of the things that will kill you. First of all is that bullet that you could see that's floating around. So if it's floating on the, yeah, flowers, it could be flowers. Watch this. It shot me. So it'll move slowly on one axis, X or Y, and when it lines up with you, it will fire like the ding-dong bullet it is. So that is one way to die. Here's another way to die. By falling off of any platform or whatever. Hey, Wing Chun Wolf. How are you? And then a third way to die, I mean, you don't have to fall from a tall height. If you step off any platform, if you don't jump down, so if you walk off this, you will also die. Now, as the game goes on, we're going to see other enemies be introduced. But let's just go ahead and wipe out our men here. And one thing, you see me, as you fall, you'll kind of bounce down and bounce around or whatever. You can actually collect. Let's see if I can. Well, I'm not close to one. Let me get over here. Just there's a possibility I'll kind of bounce. Well, I don't want to do that. But you can bounce down, and you could actually hit one of those bombs on the way down. I hate bombs because in our head, bombs are something to avoid, you know? Good Lord, how many people did you start with here? Let's finish wiping these dudes out so we can get a fresh start here. But getting the bombs can also trigger events. It can make fires appear. We're going to see little fires appear on one level. Getting a bomb can make pieces of the level disappear. There's all kinds of weird, little things that go on. And of course, it's similar to Montezuma's Revenge. I mean, I think you could say, any platform game from 82 to 84, most of them have a very similar type thing. It's Miner 249er, right? It's going around and getting all the somethings on a level, or, what's the one that I played that I like? Sammy Lightfoot, which Sammy Lightfoot's a little bit more like a Donkey Kong, but I just don't really see any need to put my initials here, a score of 200. But yeah, they're all that same type of game where you go around, and they're all classics. I love them. All right, so let's go back to beginner here. Depress the return key to start game. Number players 1. And so if you pick multiple players, similar to Cashman. Yep. You can rotate through the number of players. So now you see that there's some vines here, some ropes, and green ones always go up, purple ones always go down. So let's clear out down here real quick. Now you got to be careful about that little bullet guy if you're on the edge of the screen, because sometimes he can come when you're least expecting it. I overjumped my gap there. So traditionally in this game, and again, I didn't see it on this version. Oh, now look, see the ladder below me, there's now a gap where I can't go down. Now there's a gap there that has been introduced. And so now this other side will work the same. So I know if I get that one on the right, the ladder will disappear out from under me. So, oh boy. There we go. I always like that little frame of the animation because it looks like he's in a karate stance. He's like, yeah. Now, so this is a famous Jumpman level. You're going to see multiple robots, and they have predetermined positions that they go to, and they are triggered every time that you get one of these. So if you get one, they're going to move to another spot, and then they will stop. Ooh. Get out of dodge. There is a thing, once you've caught a level, like you see where I'm right at that level, you could go over and it'll kind of push you up like that. Now this, see that one on the right? I think he's going to come... Whoa. I touched him. But normally, so down at the bottom right where you see where it says run speed 4, and maybe somebody can look this up while I'm playing or something. I don't know if that could be changed mid-game, but I know definitely it's supposed to ask you before the game starts what speed do you want to play. So I'm watching to see where those guys are going. And so they're real, especially if you do this one nice and slow and get these things one at a time. They're just not that hard to avoid. But remember, this is Robots 1. Doop, doop. Oops, not paying attention. Now, one other thing you can do here, and you may have seen this during the demo. I think he did the same maneuver. Well, I was going to go over here this way. Yep, there's Jumpman. Jumpman Lives, and the other one that I have, Jumpman Lives is I think all of Jumpman plus Jumpman Junior. Jump. Now see this one right here. I'm not gonna land this, so I gotta make sure that's the last one, and it is. I think Jumpman Lives. I think there's a version. I don't know. I don't want to say it yet, but I've been wrong on everything I've done in the past 48 hours, so I don't want to say that Jumpman Lives is on the C64. Now this one's called Bombs Away. This is a fun level here. So every level has like a weird little gimmick. And obviously the weird gimmick on this one is that bombs are dropping the whole time. I'm looking over at the... I hadn't really looked at the sound. I hope if the sound was too low or too high, you guys would tell me. Now remember, anytime that you... blue is always down, but we can kind of transition over here. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't have jumped there. Okay. Oh. We'll take that. So you gotta watch out for those little explosions when they hit a platform. Oh no! Yo, bomb to the dome. Or boom to the dome. Boom to the dome? Doesn't quite work. That was not fair. So what I'm going to do is wait for the next two bombs to go. To see where they start out. 3 bombs. I found a bomb. A lot of times when you play Jumpman... Oh, jeez. Crikey. I honestly don't remember if you can earn extra men by a score or something. I mean, it goes to reason you could, but... Okay, there's a bomb, there's a bomb. I'm kind of gun shy here right now. There's a bomb. There we go. So the thing that was funny about the speed was that jumping blocks. This is kind of a hard one. But I always like the little graphic. It has a cool use of a sprite in this one. Boy, am I in trouble. Oh, you know what? This isn't the one I was thinking of. Look at him go, kids. All right. So far, so good. Let's get that one triggered. Oh boy. Uh-oh. You know, I would say for all the games that I've played on this show, and I've played a lot of games so far, I mean, oh boy. Oh, look at that. This is the one I have sucked the least at so far, I'd say. And I've sucked at a lot of games on this show. As everyone who has watched the show will attest to. Good lord. The diagonal ones are hard because you don't know which way they're going to fire. I mean, obviously I do now. Ew. Alright, let's go get this one. Oh, That was close. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Well, there's only one left, but we'll see if I get shot before. Oh, no, there's more than one. That was a mistake. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's way at the top. Oh, no. Run, Jumpman. Jumpman. I didn't think I jumped. You know what happened is I leaned forward and it pressed the button. My stomach pressed against the joystick. That's embarrassing. Oh no! But when you pick different speeds, normally what it does is it controls the entire speed of the game. So it's not just the speed that you run, but it's the speed of everything. Oh, that was a terrible game. We'll do randomizer here in a minute so we can see some different levels and stuff. A lot of people prefer Jumpman Jr. to the original, and I've got that queued up too, so we'll play that here. Press the return key to start game, one player. Grand Puzzle 1. There's a few grand puzzle levels. You know, it's not that hard. I mean, okay, so the thing about this one is now, see, I'm carrying a piece of this ladder here. And so we got to go put it up here. All right, let's go get some more ladder because we got to build a ladder up to those top pieces. Woo! Oh, the key is there is there's definitely a Apple II version. This was probably, well, I would say at the same time, an Apple II and Commodore 64 release. But yeah, this is a big game on the Apple II. Yep. Oh, shoot. What did I do? Did I get them out of order? Maybe you got to get them in the right order? I don't know. Let's go see here. So the only part that's hard... All right. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I got an idea. Oh. Trying to grab onto that ladder and then build up from there. There we go. I guess I jump back off there. The hard thing... Oh, shoot. Wasn't watching where I was going. Yeah, it's a big Atari game. And like I said, it was originally on Commodore 64. Cartridge was kind of one of the selling points, you know. The hardest thing for me is when you're playing this game and... Oh, shoot. is... when you hear the bullet go off and you don't see exactly where it is, you know? And then all of a sudden, for me, it's like instant panic, like, no, where is it? Now, this is one that, see, this is going to trigger left and right, so when it gets down here, it's going to try to shoot me in the face. Okay, so now we've got to, let's trigger this guy. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I think they were all relatively around the same time, you know, but okay. Gonna have to jump this guy. Put the ladder up there. Oh boy. Okay. Need one more piece. Oh. Oh, I didn't even have to get those top two. Maybe it was bonus. I could have got those too. Now we're back to jumping blocks. So the randomizer is fun because I forget how many levels are in there. Maybe 50 levels. Maybe there aren't that many. I don't know. This looks bad for old Jumpman. All right. Did we beat this one? No, we died on this one last time, didn't we? We're going to beat it this time. See, I just did that extra jump again. Do you have the jump to listen to my rump? Okay, that's a weird song. All right. Get that guy to go. That guy to go. I probably should have waited for that guy, but that's all right. 'Cause don't you know I'm loco? God, there's a lot of those guys on this level. Oh no! Oh, that was a little forgiving. I probably shouldn't have got that one, but there's enough cheap deaths in this game to go around. See, like if I get on that rope, that guy that's coming down on the left is going to kill me. So I gotta wait for him. Oh, you know what? They don't kill you. They make you jump. They're not like the normal bullets. They don't kill you. They just make you jump in a random direction. Which explains why my guy has been jumping in random directions. Let's test that theory. Let's go up here where it's safe. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, see, you just made me jump. Well, why didn't you tell old Jumpman that at the beginning? Oh, I thought I could hang on. Alright, where's the last bomb here? There's got to be another bomb. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is. Dumb. Yeah, I forgot about those guys. I forgot about the old jumping guys. Oh, well, this is what happens when you do randomizer. It's not as smart as the old iPod Shuffle to take things out. Well, now I'm like much less afraid of those things. I still wouldn't want to get one on this vine because I'm sure it'll just throw me right off. And I think we determined you cannot make that jump in the middle. Look at me go. I mean, now Aaron has seen me play some modern games. Aaron saw me play Friday the 13th. At one point, all I had to do was escape from a hatch that I was standing on, and it took me about a minute to do. There's also a mini game in Friday the 13th. Oh, that was lucky. Where you have to, oh no, that's Dead by Daylight or whatever. Dead by Dawn. Where you have to fix generators. It is literally performed by pressing a button on timing, and I can't do it. So the fact that I'm just kicking so much ass in Jumpman is... I want you to remember that. The next time when I'm playing Friday the 13th... yeah, I'm bad. You know what I learned was you got to get the toolbox in Dead by Daylight. And, you know, I didn't really get a chance to tell you, but... when we played the last round, so it wasn't last week, but it was the week before. And by the way, while I'm saying all this, you guys, Aaron is probably most well known, I would say, for being one half of the Amigos podcast, which is somewhere between the best and the only source for great Amiga news and game reviews and everything else. So if you're not, and I can't imagine you're not, subscribe to the Amigos podcast. But He also has on the side. Well, I don't know. I say on the side. I don't really know which you consider to be, you know, your bread and butter, and which is the side gig, so to speak. But he has another show called ARG Presents, which is on the Amigos network, and it has its own Twitch channel. So you could go over to ARG Presents, and he and his brother, the Brent, have a show where they review games on a weekly basis. They do a stream on Sunday morning that unfortunately is the exact same time. It conflicts with a scheduled thing that I have with my dad every Sunday, so I don't get to watch it live. But on Saturday night, on that channel, if you tune in, you can watch a bunch of grown men play games on well, I think they've all been on Steam so far, and we played a lot of Shell Shock, which is a multiplayer tank game, and you can tune in, and you can let's see, what else did we play? Well, Friday the 13th, and there's lots of drinking, lots of fun, lots of grown-up four-letter words, and I gotta say, I gotta tell a story. And this is level 1. We've played about 10 levels, and we've only seen 3. It's kind of silly so far. Let's see what else randomizer. If randomizer gives us the same level, then we'll move over to Jumpman Jr. here. We were playing, last week, we were playing teams on Shell Shocked, and it was down. I was the last person left on my team, and Aaron it was he and one other person on his team. And so they had me dead to rights. There was no way out. There was nothing I could do. They were going to pummel me the next round. And so I did what any good man would do. I offered Aaron's teammate $20 in PayPal to shoot his own partner. And I have made that offer a few times before, and no one has taken me up on it. But this time he did. His partner turned that gun turret around on cue and shot his own partner in the face. And I got to tell you, it was I did not mind winning that way. And I don't know if he thought I was kidding or not, but a few minutes later, I loaded up the old, as we were in between rounds, and I shot him $20 in PayPal, and it was worth every penny. But it was unfortunately not a... and this is the same one again. So this is just cycling over the same ones. You were applauded. I think that's what you mean. It was fantastic. And I laughed so hard because I did not think he was going to actually do it. And so when he did it, that made it even funnier. Let me go look over here real quick. And I have definitely spent $20 on things and not got as much enjoyment as I did out of that moment. That's what I'll say. Makes me laugh again.